2022 Season 3 Patch 2. This has a few things like the new Atlanta, and it says the new damage model for all 5 versions of the Dirt Sprint cars. I didn't know there was 5 versions of those. Where have I been? Anyway, oh, also no camera, sorry. Or you're welcome, you probably enjoy that. But under simulation for race control, fixed an exploit that could allow drivers to subvert the race control requirement to use multiple dry tire compounds during the race when it was enabled. This exploit included towing your car during the pacing lap and changing tire compounds while waiting for the green. For the new damage model, fixed an issue where engine damage due to collisions was inadvertently disabled with the 2022 Season 3 release. Engines now receive damage from collisions once again, so drive safely. I guess all the damage from the engines went to either the front left or the front right for the next gen cup cars, because those things are, you sneeze and they break. Adjusted the manner in which suspension damage is repaired, particularly if the suspension was bent or twisted. The repaired state should be more realistic, leaving some bend or twist in the suspension while still improving it. The friction coefficient for concrete walls has been increased slightly to make wall riding less advantageous. Fix some inconsistencies with how an opponent car or car part would signal the player car that it was having an impact moment. Back up first iRacing to the last one for the concrete walls and wall riding. Maybe fix that at Bristol, especially Bristol Dirt, because it's pretty bad, or at least it used to be. For graphics, if computer shaders are disabled, do not instantiate the AMD FSR post-processing effects. Fix a critical issue where recentering VR using the Recensor HMD control without VR active could crash the simulator. Fix an issue with AMD FSR with multiple monitors while having SMAA enabled in cockpit view. Fix an issue with an AMD FSR with full screen mode. Fix an issue where the VR mirror window would not resize correctly when AMD FSR modes were active. For the cars, dashboard gauge bloom parameters have been updated to the latest parameter. This update affects all stock cars and trucks. And real quick, okay, I have an idea. I have a list of ideas for iRacing, and I want to put this one here. I haven't looked at the new gauge bloom parameters or whatever, but let's talk about brightness again. And yes, I'm going to bitch about the next gen cup cars. The dashboard, they made them dimmer. And I was thinking, why don't we just have like 3 or more or whatever options in the garage, so we can also have it like in one of the F boxes, like F8 or something? Why don't, like, can we just choose the brightness of our own dash? Just let us choose the brightness. That way I don't have to complain about it every single video. For environment, fix an issue with the light maps for ambulance sirens. What? Ambulance sirens. Oh, the light map. Wait. Okay, I guess the sirens on top, maybe they're more chrome or something. Who knows? I'll have to look. Does anyone look at the ambulances? Alright, down to cars. For the next gen cars, some vehicle damage visual effects have been updated. A lot of setup updates. Alright, for the Corvette C6R GT1, for the new damage model, increase the impact durability of the engine, so it is likely to only take damage in severe impacts. For the Corvette C8R, fix an issue in the iRacing UI where some fixed paint schemes would appear extra dark. For the Delar F3, for the new damage model, increase the impact durability of the engine so it is likely to only take damage in severe impacts. For the IR18 IndyCar, the sounds used for backfire effects have been updated. For the Delar IR01, for the new damage model, wheel repair properties have been updated. Fully broken wheels may no longer be replaced. Repair time for bent wheels has been increased. Total amount of wheel repair that may occur has been increased. The black flag threshold, which prevents cars from being released in a dangerous state, has been reduced. Dirt late model for the Pro and the Super, idle speed and engine start sounds have been improved. For the Dirt Sprint car, for all of them, new damage model is now enabled. For all of them, the tire spin blur effect has been updated to better match the actual tire speed. For the Dirt Sprint car non-winged, all the new damage models now enabled. For the Formula Renault 2.0, for the new damage model, it looks like this is going to be the same as for the Formula V, and it looks like for the Pro 2000, and for the IR04, they all have the exact same things as the, what did we just read? The IR01. So it looks like those are all the same, pretty much. So all the open wheel cars kind of got the same treatment. For the Porsche Cayman GT4, headlight flares now move properly with the headlights after they have taken damage. The Porsche 911 GT3 aerodynamic balance has been moved rearward for improved high-speed stability. I said that word kind of weird. For the Radical SR10, aerodynamic penalties for the old damaged model have been updated to prevent the car from excessively lifting off the ground when it has front-end damage. For the new damaged model, increase the impact durability of the engine, so it is the same as a lot of other things. Yep, and those same things for the Skippy, the Skip Barber car, and the USF 2000. All these open wheelers had the same thing. The Legacy Nationwide NASCAR Impala fixed an issue with left rear shocks. Then on to tracks. So the first one, Atlanta, new. The oval has been updated to utilize the 2022 track surface scan data and new banking profile. To accommodate this change, the original oval has been appended with its original laser scan year, which is 2008. Also, the road course and Legends oval were appended with 2008 to match. All customers who already own Atlanta will have immediate access to the new track. And if you don't have it, well, you go buy it in the store, pleb. For Interlagos, fix an issue with bumps on the pit wall's tire wraps. For Daytona, terrain texture colors have been updated. For the road course, fix an issue with a mixed camera set was getting stuck in a cockpit camera. For Fuji, for race control, all grasscrete and green painted pavement has been set to trigger a 1x when all 4 tires are touching. Game time checkpoints for the final corners have been updated to prevent going wide during qualifying. For the no chicane layout, fix an issue with the track surface bumps on the chicane bypass. Collision has been added to the pit wall railing. Pit road cameras updated. Ambient environment sounds have been added to the track. For Lanier, the dirt version, fix an issue where cars and pit stalls were collidable at this track configuration. And I wish that was something in host that we could turn on or off. It's nice to clip through cars in official because I don't trust anyone in official and they're all terrible but me. Everyone knows this because everyone feels the same way. But in hosted, league races or just regular open hosted lobbies, it'd be nice if we could turn off clipping everywhere in the pit lane so you actually had to pit, which is really difficult. So that would be a cool thing to have. That's another one that's on my list of things that iRacing could do. And then finally for Port Royal, the tire stack at the pit entrance has had both its collision parameters and visibility settings updated. It's ready for action, they say, and the ambient environment sounds have been added to this track. So there you go, that's patch 2 for Season 3. I gotta say, it's a little ballsy releasing this on a Friday, but I guess that means they believe in it, and nothing, I guarantee, is broken right now on iRacing. So go play, but before you do that, leave a like on this video, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and take it easy.